Welcome to Why It Works. You'll learn all about the ultimate real estate sales system featuring the multimedia business card. There are 5 major obstacles your marketing must overcome. With our multimedia business card, you're 5 for 5, and business gets really good, really quick. The first, your marketing must establish your credibility. It's you they buy first, therefore it's your credibility that's at stake. And how you establish your credibility is you must give them information about you. The purpose of a business card is to provide information. And since they buy you first, your business card today needs to give them everything they need to know you, like you, and trust you. And this is the problem with paper business cards. There's a lot of information, but nothing about you. So let's reinvent it. Say goodbye to your old one and say hello to your new one. Your multimedia business card is the size of an iPad, and it makes quite a statement. It's 9.7 inches by 7.5 inches by just 3/8 of an inch thick. It's sleek and stunningly beautiful. It creates such an unbelievable first impression, it literally stops prospects dead in their tracks and gets them to say, wow. Here's the front, and here's the back. It drives them to a brand new website we've built just for you, with the centerpiece being a custom HD video all about you. We also incorporate client testimonials, not only in your video, but also inside each of the 20 free reports. Your credibility is now fully established. You're already 1 for 1. The second obstacle, your marketing must get your message heard. You've got great stories to tell, but you're not getting your message heard. Well, how could you? It's just a piece of paper. So, if getting your message heard is a big obstacle, then you want to make it easy for people to hear your story. It doesn't get any easier than this. Any device, from anywhere, at any time. Smartphones, tablets, or desktop computers. If a picture is worth 1,000 words, what do you think audio, video, animation, text, graphics, and pictures are worth? You see, the more senses you involve in your marketing message, the stronger the impression is, and the longer the impression will last. You need strong, powerful first impressions today because they're forming judgments about you as early as 4 seconds. You also need lasting impressions because it's the longest sales cycle you've ever experienced. And get this. Some days you're on and some days you're not. Your multimedia business card never has bad days. You do. It's your perfect, most compelling presentation every single time. And you don't need to be present for that to happen. That's leverage. Now you're already 2 for 2, and business is already better. The third obstacle, your marketing must separate and differentiate you. Today, you must have something tangible that you can put into your prospects' hands that makes you different. Why? People buy differences, not similarities. So yes, you must market you, but your marketing must be competitor-driven. It simply boils down to how do they see you versus the alternatives. You spend a small fortune trying to stand out and be different, and then you undo it in 30 seconds by having your marketing reinforced dime a dozen. You see, the role of marketing is to make the decision-making process simple. Well, looking like everyone else doesn't make it simple. You make it simple when you reinvent the way you package you. Now, this is not a new idea. No, you've been packaging you since the day you started in real estate. The problem is, they're forming judgments about you as early as 4 seconds. So, what's more important in the first 4 seconds? Is it the wrapping of the package or the contents? 4 seconds, what's more important? Yeah, it has to be the wrapping. You can't get to the contents in 4 seconds. What do they say? People judge books by their cover. So, what judgment have prospects made about you with this? 4 things. Just another agent, dime a dozen, one on every street corner, no real reason to see you. You want to see how easy your business could be? Imagine your prospect interviewing 3 or 4 different agents. Here's what they see. Now, which one would you choose? See, in just 10 seconds, the paper business cards already start to fade. In 30 seconds, they're gone, and you've become the only logical choice of where to do business. Understand that how fast you close today simply depends upon how well you start. With this, you start strong and you close quick because you've eliminated all of your competition. Think about this. If you edge out your nearest competitor by just a nose, you get 100% of the commission. Second place gets nothing. See, if you knew there was a marketing tool available that was far more powerful than anything you're using now, why aren't you using it? See, because if you do, you're already 3 for 3, and you're on your way to having your best year ever. The fourth obstacle, your marketing must position you as number one in their mind. When they think of real estate, you want them thinking of you. It's called top of mind. We're able to position you as number one because we get to customize your script. We want to tell your story, addressing your unique strengths, and tell your story to the specific niche markets you want to get. We'll touch upon things such as your experience, background, education, qualifications, and any designations you might hold. What we've created is truly the ultimate leverage. It's your perfect, most compelling presentation every single time. It's like unleashing 1,000 little mini-me's who work 24/7, telling your story in places you couldn't be at times when you're not working. And if there's one group that's perfectly suited to receive your multimedia business card, it's the luxury property and estate homes market. Think about that prospect. They're special. They don't grow on trees. They're not a dime a dozen. They're not only special, generating large commissions, but they want to be treated special. And they want to do business with an agent they perceive as special. They say perception becomes reality. And that's exactly how you're seen with your multimedia business card. A cut above, a little more knowledgeable, and overall much better at what they do. I want you to follow along just for a second. I want you to think of what your best transaction last year. What did it generate in commissions? Think of a number. And here's the question. Whatever that number is, would it be worth $20 to get another one? In fact, would you like more than one? See, it's not just the luxury and estate home market. You can dominate any neighborhood, farm, development, or country club that you'd like. Your choice. You're now 4 for 4. The fifth obstacle, your marketing must buy shelf life. See, here's the problem. If your marketing doesn't buy shelf life, then your marketing has you out of sight and out of mind. And this is the problem with paper business cards. You're thrown out in 30 seconds. And last time I checked, it's impossible to have success if they don't even know you exist. So, if shelf life is so important, where does shelf life come from? The answer, high perceived value. See, when the perceived value of your paper business card is only 2 cents, and everybody has one and there's nothing special about it, it's pretty easy to throw you out in 30 seconds. Well, what if the perceived value is so high? They never throw you out. And because of that, your business card has legs. It gets passed on and on and on. Did you know that 95% of the sale takes place when you're not there to affect it? Think about that. 95% of their decision of who to list with happens when you're not around. Think about what you do. You show up, you make your presentation and leave. What will you leave behind with that prospect that'll work as hard as you did while you were there, keeping that great first impression from fading? If it's this, yeah, good luck with that. Have you ever stopped to think? Most traditional marketing done by real estate agents has an expiration date to it, just like milk cartons. Direct mail, 7 days after the mail hits, that money's gone. Newspaper advertising, that money's gone when tomorrow's paper hits. Same with real estate magazines. Wouldn't it make sense to finally put marketing dollars into tools that had no expiration date? You pay for it once and enjoy the benefits forever. Shouldn't your marketing work as hard as you do? Consider this. With our multimedia business card, you're 5 for 5, and you're on your way to a record year. Paper business cards? Not so much. Watch some of these success stories to just get a glimpse of what is about to happen to your business when you reinvent your marketing and your marketing overcomes all 5 of these obstacles.